Hi guys, so this video has been a long time coming and I finally managed to take some time off to film it. So, what's new? I mean, there's new surroundings, so something has to be new, right? Well, yeah, I moved to Dublin. It's a week and a half ago, I think. I know I promised I'd vlog the events leading to my moving away, but somehow everything was just so emotional and hard, you know. I wanted to be in the moment, I wanted to be with my family, with my friends, and I wanted to experience it firsthand, and I just forgot to take the phone out. It was also hard for me to start packing in the first place. Yeah, of course, there was one little epiphany that I had when I said goodbye to my friends in Maribor, and I came home and the next day I was ready to pack, but it was still 10 days, 9 days until I was actually leaving, and I couldn't just pack all my clothes. I mean, what would I wear? But nonetheless, I did, and I had nothing to wear. But that's another story. Right now, at this moment, I'm in Dublin. I'm working on my books as we speak. I'm working on Shadow. I'm editing it, and I want to get it ready to put it into the WATTPAD. And I'm also working on Sleep Up. I posted a new chapter a couple of days ago, and I decided to give the Hunger Games interactive story another try. For everyone who doesn't know what interactive story is or how it works, if you ever played choices or episodes where your decisions affect the story, this is kind of it, you know. For example, this one is, of course, in the Hunger Games universe, and you have your sister is ripped. This is a spoiler, guys. Your sister is ripped to go to the arena, and you have a choice there. It's either you will volunteer as a tribute to save her, or you will let her go into the arena. That's up to you guys, and see how it will go and what will happen. And also there are some categories that and some points that you are collecting, and those points will can make a difference between surviving the arena or dying, in case you decide to go to the arena, that is. So, but enough about my stories. Let's describe some more the events leading up to me leaving. So, as I said before, and I think I even mentioned in the previous video, that I planned to go to Maribor, and I did go to Maribor. And honestly, guys, it was one of the best days ever. I mean, if I wanted to plan it, if I'd planned it, I couldn't have planned it better, you know. It was even better than I could imagine it in my, I don't know, wildest dreams, I guess. It was just so perfect. On this note, I'd like to say thank you to everyone who took their time off for and came for an hour or two to spend time with me and to say goodbye. It was perfect. Thank you for making that day perfect, and it will always be in my heart and my memory, my mind. Hopefully, if I don't get sick and lose my memory or get into an accident or whatever. Anyway, so yeah, that day was perfect. And the next day, because I was still so emotional from the day before, the next day I just woke up and I felt happy. I was like, I almost cried because, or I was crying, you know, I was just so happy and finally ready to go, to move on. I even got a couple of closures that I wasn't really expecting, and a few of my friends told me some things that I knew already, but it was nice to hear them out loud, you know. And like, for example, someone said to me that yeah, in case things won't go okay here, and if I wanted to come home, it's okay to come home. I mean, I don't have to force myself to be here. They will still be proud of me for trying to go and for trying to, I don't know, build a life in another country where I don't know anyone. It was a nice thing to say, and I guess I needed to hear it, even though I knew it, you know. So that's that. And afterwards, of course, I met with my friends from Ljubljana, and my childhood friends. I had a beautiful goodbye parade. I don't know, parade, isn't it, right? No, but I'm gonna stay with parade because I just can't remember another word for it right now. So yeah, my family. Saying goodbye to them didn't seem real. I didn't really acknowledge the fact, or the realization didn't dawn on me until I had to hug them the morning I left. And my grandma started saying some things to me and she made me cry. So yeah, then Christina and Alex and Arden, they drove me to Vienna, where they accompanied me to the airport, and we still just didn't quite understood that we won't see each other in a long time, you know. We didn't get it. We just hung out there. We went for a drink to the casino, and yeah, it was a casino. We didn't know it at the time. The guy even asked us for our IDs, which was funny. But yeah, I was just looking at the menu, and suddenly someone jumped me, and I was freaking out. I was shaking, and someone was hugging me and screaming into my ear, and I didn't know what was going on because I couldn't see the person who were enveloping me into a hug, and I was just freaking out. And I saw my brother. He got spooked as well, but I guess he recognized the person. So yeah, I just kind of powered through the embrace, you know. And then when they finally let me go, and I realized who it was, and that they actually came to Vienna to say goodbye to me, I started crying. Then that's the moment it hit me. I started crying, and even now I get tears in my eyes just thinking about it, just talking about it, because the mere fact that they drove, I don't know how long we drove, 5 hours, I guess, I don't know, that they drove for 5 hours on their day off, that they took a day off, just to say goodbye to me, just to see me for 15 minutes or 20 minutes. That's insane. And this is another thing that I will never forget, because it was the most beautiful surprise a person could imagine. But it also made things harder, you know. I mean, there we walked to the gate, or to the security check-in, and I had to stop and turn around, and the time came for me to say goodbye to my family and my friends as well. And my friends were the first one I hugged. It was so damn hard. It was so damn hard. And then my family, Christina, Alex, and Arden. And then I walked through the ticket counter or whatever it is, and I just stopped and turned around and looked at them. They were crying. I was crying. It was so hard for me to go. I at that moment I was thinking, what the hell am I doing? Where am I going? Am I doing the right thing? I don't know anyone there. I don't know what the fuck is going on, you know. Did I make a right choice? Am I going to the right direction? It was insane, all these thoughts going through my head, and for a second I just thought I should turn around and I should go home with them. I mean, what's wrong with being in Slovenia? Nothing really. I've been doing fine. I should just turn around and go home with them. But my pride didn't allow me to, and my goals, my ambitions didn't allow me to. And like Christina said, I mean, I already paid for a month for a room, you know, and if not else, I might as well have a good holiday. So yeah, I went. And I got into the plane, and there was this guy there who was sitting on my seat. And I was the last one to board the plane, and there was really barely any space for my cabin bag and for my bag. So yeah, I had to just walk up and down the plane to put my belongings into the cabins, you know. And then I had to go to my seat and ask the guy to move, and he was like, "Oh, could you just sit there?" And I didn't say that, but I was thinking, hell no. I sat in the middle seat when I went to Toronto and back. No way was I going to sit in the middle seat right now when I actually reserved the ticket in advance, and I specifically asked for a window seat. So no, I'm not gonna sit there. But I was like, no, actually, that is my seat and I want to sit there. So yeah, he moved. But yeah, okay, what else? The flight itself was exhausting, but only because I was so damn tired. And my phone had like 10% battery left, and I listened to music, and I almost fell asleep a couple of times, but managed to cut myself and stay awake. But I don't know why. I mean, I could have slept, but I didn't want to miss anything. And there were so many thoughts going through my head about my family and my friends, and I don't know, I was barely holding back tears. So yeah, basically when I arrived to the airport in Dublin, I was a mess, a tired mess, that is. Now being here in my room and with the family I am now, it just, everything clicked, you know. I like it here. I like the family I'm with. I like my roommates. It's, I don't know, you know, when so many things go wrong and in your life, and I mean, not wrong, but you get through so much shit. So when you finally come to that turning point, when things finally start looking up, when things get better, and you're just insanely grateful for it to finally be your turn to get your life in order, and you don't even doubt it 1 second that you don't deserve it, you know, because you've been a good person, you've dealt with a lot of things, and you've kept your head up through all of the hardship you went through. And now the time came for you to follow your dreams, for you to be yourself, and for you to actually do what you love and live in the city where you feel comfortable being with since the very first moment your plane touched the grounds. And yeah, it feels right. It feels right being here, and it makes me feel even more motivated to work on and to achieve what I came here to do. And yeah, I guess I'm ready for that next step in my life, and to put my books out there, and to, I don't know, just finally be who I am, and to stop holding back and let fear guide me or whatever. I'm just gonna opt for honesty from now on and try to be direct as I was, and I'll see where that will lead me. And so far, it's been good. I mean, I even met a few people here, and yeah, so far, it's been really good. I'll talk about it in later videos, if you want to hear about my adventures here in Dublin, of course. If you prefer to see pictures, go to my Instagram page. I post a picture every day, and write a little bit about what I've been doing during the day. And yeah, let's connect and let's be friends. Yeah, thank you for watching this video and for following Blackheart Stories. I'm Anya Blackheart, and I guess I'll see you soon. Bye!